Hey everybody, what's happening? This is Neil, and I just wanted to do a fresh out of the theater reaction video for Ballerina from the world of John Wick. Yes, welcome back, Mr. Wick. And he is in the movie as well, so, he's there, although this is basically like the Ana de Armas John Wick movie, where it's basically a female John Wick, out for revenge. It's kind of that simple revenge story. It also stars Gabriel Byrne, and also, I'm just at the movie theater here at the parking lot, and so people will walk by. And who else is in this movie? Angelica Houston, Norman Reedus, Ian McShane, and Lance Reddick, of course, those two actors from previous John Wick films, and Keanu, of course, is there as well. He's co-executive producer of this picture, which is a prequel to John Wick 4, apparently, but it takes place after John Wick 3. So this film it's okay. It's not great, but the action is good. Let's talk about the good first, okay? So no spoilers, really. I'm not going to spoil anything. Just the main premise, which is the fact that she's out for revenge for the death of her father. So she's out to avenge her father. And this film has some good stuff going on. It's got some great direction, for sure. The gunplay is what you'd expect. Really interesting. They do some innovative things with ice and fire and also sorts of cool things that they do here. And I thought that was great. I thought that the cinematography was beautiful, just like other John Wick films, and the editing as well. So, great stuff. Really enjoyed the music as well. The original score was very good. Now, in terms of the, characters, they weren't that interesting, unfortunately. Gabriel Byrne's, I guess, the main antagonist of this film, and he's just kind of like, he's very cliched. He's very, just back to the well of of your typical villains and the typical villain dialogue. I thought that some of his dialogue was kind of lame, kind of corny, and I also thought that some of the acting about halfway through the film was a little bit lazy. I thought it was like, maybe a bit more energy, come on, faster, more intense, right? But yeah, I mean, it was kind of a corny, run-of-the-mill revenge story. Wasn't that memorable, but the action was certainly good. It's worth it on that scale, even though the action was quite unrealistic at times. But I guess we've come to expect that from the other John Wick films, where you say to yourself, like, whoa, that was lucky. Like, well, that could never happen, but hey, it's a movie. Like, you'll say that to yourself while watching Ballerina or any of the John Wick films, really. That's really the main appeal of these films, is just how incredibly well choreographed a lot of these action sequences are. So kudos to the director, Len Wiseman, I think his name is. I could be wrong. I'm just doing this off the cuff here. So let me know if there's any mistakes that I make here. But yeah, it's well done, well made. Just wish we could have gotten maybe better characters, and it was really just a female John Wick. So if you want to see Ana de Armas kick ass, like she did in the last James Bond movie, if you want to see her kick more butt, then this is the movie for you. Keanu is in there. You won't be disappointed by his appearance. He gets to have some fun as well. And I don't know. I just didn't think it really measures up to the other John Wick films. Certainly not Part 4. John Wick 4 was a masterpiece, at least in terms of how to make an action movie. So yeah, just great to see Anna kicking butt, but some of the characters could have been better. Some aspects of the story were kind of lame. I didn't care for Norman Reedus and his daughter, those characters. I was just like, whatever, I don't care. So it's not that great. But it is worth watching one time. I call it a worthy one-time watch. And on that note, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. So not total crap, and not the best by any stretch either. So it's worth watching once, but you don't really have to see it in the theater. It's not like a must-see in the theater, I would say. So many movies out there, so yeah, there'll probably be bigger ones to see, but I'm glad I got to see it here at Landmark Cinemas in Canada, Ontario. So yeah, everyone does a great job. It's a nice, clean, beautiful theater out here, and yeah, that's someone starting up their car behind me, so that's my cue to to cut. So that's it for my review of Ballerina. Worth watching if you're a John Wick fan or an Ana de Armas fan, but otherwise, just good, but not great. All right, that's it for me, guys. Until next time, peace.